Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. This is the 7th time that Christy has done this, so it's a whole month of sketches that we are working with. And that sketch there was from Laura Whitaker, and I believe this is also a sketch that is being used today over at Sarah Scrap's channel, and she is doing Laura Whitaker's Sketches Reimagined. So she is playing with those as well, and you can check out her channel for that. You can also check out all of the other girls that are playing along down below in the links in my description box. There are some awesome YouTubers and Instagrammers that are playing along, and we have tons of inspiration for you. So I stick pretty close to the sketch. I am working with 2 photos of my grandson and my son, and they are kind of just playing on the floor with a pasta set from Melissa and Doug. And if you're not familiar with Melissa and Doug, they make a lot of kids' toys these days. And so this particular pasta set has like a pasta fork that has some Velcro on it, and all of the pasta pieces are made out of felt. It's like a felt type of fabric, and then it's got little boxes and all kinds of shapes of pastas and stuff like that. It came with a bowl, it came with a strainer. Anyway, they're playing with it, and that's why I am documenting it. It's just a fun moment for the 2 of them. I don't have a lot of photos of my son and my grandson playing together, and this is his nephew. It's not his child. So I just wanted to clarify that. My grandson is my daughter's son. So so I pulled in this black and white, and I really like the little pop of black because that red it's a bit orangey, and then and it's super bright, and I like how it kind of just differentiated between the yellow strips. So that border piece is just a scalloped border that I punched with a scallop punch. That particular punch is a large scallop punch from X-Cut, in case you're looking for something like that. It was a very difficult punch to find because usually the punched scallops are smaller than that, and I just wanted a big one. So I'm pulling in that black and white paper to kind of tie into that, also following the sketch, lining things up with my T-square ruler because I am stretching the distance there. I didn't have quite a long enough piece, so I wanted to stretch it so you're not seeing that there's a gap because the photo's covering it, and you're still seeing the banner piece. I am doing mine a little bit reverse of the sketch, basically just flipped horizontally. And so I like how that looks. I'm just going to create a little shelf over here for my little embellishment cluster to hang off of. And I didn't go quite as low as the sketch did on that, but that's okay. I mean, these sketches, you use them how they suit your needs. If you just have one photo, use one photo. You've got three photos, put 3 photos. If you want to move things around, move them around a little bit. Make it work for you. That's the whole idea of the sketch. The sketch is there to assist you in making some decisions and get you started. If you don't follow exactly, that's totally fine. I don't always follow them totally exactly, but this one I stayed pretty close to it. Now I pulled out all these die cuts from Chamel. Most of my grandson's album is done with Chamel paper, so that's usually my first go-to. And I really like how that typewriter sits down in that bottom embellishment area, so I'm thinking I'm going to use that. I have that cup there. It's not going to end up staying there. Just kind of moving things around and playing with it and figuring out where I want to put things. I want to build on that red and the turquoisey teal color there. And all of those colors are present in that upper paper that has the hamburgers and sodas on it, so I think that works really well. You can see there that I also did back my photos in black paper. My photos are approximately 3x4 landscape, and so just maybe a slight bit smaller because I do use a selfie, and they do not print true 4x6, so they're just a slight bit smaller. I like how these are looking. That typewriter is popped up onto some foam tape. It's just fun foam from Walmart, super cheap. It is adhesive on one side, and then the other side I usually use liquid glue to adhere it down on the side that does not have adhesive already on it. I find that it usually holds better unless there's a ton of foam and a lot of ATG tape on it. Then it's okay for me. I feel like it's okay anyway. So those little sunglasses were popped up onto some foam tape as well. That ice cream, I know it doesn't show super vibrantly down at the bottom. It's not like it stands up out, but it does add a little bit more interest down there, and I like the way it looks, so I just tucked it in behind that typewriter to bring some more food elements into this particular layout. Now, like I said, they're playing with pasta. They're not playing with hamburgers and sodas. I think there's a Chinese takeout box on that paper as well at the top. So I'm just going with it. It's all food, so it all ties back in. I have these really old thickers from Chamel, and I am going to try and make the words say pasta play. And I do end up having enough of the right letters. I didn't have an extra A, so I used a V upside down for one of the A's, because there are 3 A's in that word, or in that sentence. And what I ended up doing was putting the upside down V in the top. I think I put it in the top. Maybe I didn't. I'm watching myself here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just left it in the word play. And then I'm checking to see that they're actually stuck down and I don't need to actually put any more adhesive on them. Now I have this little white container of acrylic paint that has been watered down, and that's what I use for my splatter. So I'm just splattering it with a fan brush. It works out really well. I like the way that looks. And then I've brought in some enamel dots for each of the embellishment areas. There's not a whole lot more to it. I am going to add a little bit of journaling. I don't know if that will be in the close-ups. I actually may end up leaving some of the journaling spot for my daughter. We kind of tag team on that. If I happen to be at the event or whatever, I will sometimes make a note, but sometimes I leave it empty for her to do that when she goes through them all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Come back tomorrow. We have another video for you with another sketch, and I will see you guys then. Don't forget to check out the other ladies playing along. Thank you so much for watching. Here come the close-ups. Bye-bye now.